What's up, y'all? My name is Israel and I'm building a tiny home. Right now I'm working in my panel and I only have one circuit left to wire in. So let me show you how I do it. The first thing I do is I take my utility knife and I cut all the way down the middle of this wrap. Then I should be able to open it and take out all this wire. Now I'll try to make this easy for y'all to see. So I'm taking this wire and I'm just gonna bend it in place. I'm just gonna make my bends. That'll work. Okay, so now I've got my ground wire in, as you can see. All I have left are to run my neutral and my hot. So I ran my ground here, and now I'm gonna run my neutral here. Get this black wire out of the way. I'm doing this neutral side the same as I did my ground. All I'm gonna do is bend it in place until I know exactly where it's gonna land, and I'm happy with how it looks. And I'm gonna take it out and chop it off. That should be good. Go where it says, this is 14 gauge wire, 14 solid. I'm gonna cut off about 3/4 of an inch. It's a good amount of wire to cut off. Then I like to cut off enough so that I can see the copper on both sides, just a little bit. I like that so that I can be sure that there's a solid connection there. So always double check the tightness of all of these bolts. So I got my ground wires in, I got my neutral wires in. Now I only have one wire left. This is gonna be my hot wire and it's going right into my breaker. Again, this is a 14 gauge wire, therefore it can only go into a 15 amp breaker. This is basically the same thing I did for my ground and my neutral. I'm bending it in place until I think it looks nice. And this is just kind of my system. I'm just gonna estimate, should be good. All right, and there goes the ground, the neutral, and the last hot. So I got my panel cover on and I made sure to label each of the breakers with the corresponding circuits that they're connected to. Now this should go without saying, but whenever you're working on one of these panels, you wanna make sure that the power is off. I actually don't have any service running to this panel at the moment, so I didn't worry about that. But if you do have electricity running to your panel, make sure it's off. Yeah, anyways, that's what I got so far. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And if you want to see anything, feel free to let me know. Peace.